Woman accidentally fell to the ground only to regain her sight after being blind for 3 years. Overjoyed, she rushed to tell her husband the good news, but as she passed by her parents' room, she noticed clothes scattered all over the floor. Some of them were even stained with something red. A chilling realization struck her: something had happened to her parents. Panicked, she turned to find her husband, only to see him outside, calmly tending to the yard. In her shock, she accidentally made a noise, immediately drawing his attention. He slowly turned to face her, dragging a shovel behind him. Fear gripped her heart. She had no choice but to pretend she was still blind. Feigning ignorance, she casually asked what he was doing. Her husband smiled and told her he was preparing a surprise for her. As he spoke, he brought the cold metal tool dangerously close to her cheek. She forced herself to stay calm, ensuring he wouldn't sense anything unusual. But he wasn't convinced yet. To test her, he suddenly pulled her toward a freshly dug pit in the yard, claiming he wanted to plant 2 pear trees to honor her and her parents. She had no choice but to put on a touched expression to ease his suspicion. Seeing that his wife remained oblivious, the man reverted to his usual gentle demeanor. He told her it was chilly outside and went to fetch her a coat. Only when he left did the woman dare to let her emotions show. As she stared into the pit, grief and horror overwhelmed her. Then, a thought struck her sister. Desperately, she grabbed her phone to call for help, but before she could even dial, a familiar ringtone echoed from the mound of dirt in front of her. Her blood ran cold. Before she could react, her husband's voice sounded behind her. Thinking quickly, she pretended to have only heard her sister's ringtone by chance. Without missing a beat, her husband pulled out the phone and casually explained that her sister had lost it before leaving the country, and somehow, it had ended up here. She forced herself to nod, pretending to believe him, but inside, she was frantic. She had to escape. That night, she woke up from a nightmare, her mind racing. Then she remembered her best friend was staying in the house. A glimmer of hope ignited in her. She got up to seek help, only to overhear a chilling conversation. Her best friend was conspiring with her husband. The two were whispering about how, as long as she signed the inheritance papers, they would get rid of her at the first opportunity. Her heart pounded. The betrayal was worse than the fear. Her husband, the man she had loved the most. Her best friend, the person she had trusted the most. They had both turned against her. But if they thought she would go down without a fight, they were gravely mistaken. Determined, she swore to make them pay. Just then, the two noticed movement and rushed to check on her. She quickly resumed her blind act. Her best friend smirked, pulling out a video, claiming it was a sweet memory from her wedding day. Little did they know, that very footage would become the key to exposing their crimes.